The next thing to do is add a document. And here it specifies what fields we're going to use and specifically what insert function to use. So we're going to do this on the database we're using, which is game, and the collection Pokemon, and we're going to use the insert one function. Now this one expects an entire document, and that's what we're adding, is an entire document. Remember that documents open with a curly brace and close with a closing curly brace. And then we're going to list each field. So for the ID, I'm going to pick a number that's greater than 212 or 200, so I'm going to pick 212 and put a comma there. The next one is num, and the pattern that this follows is it's that ID just in string form. Then a name. And here I'm just listing each field and giving them a value. Oh, and the other thing I remember to do a comma up here, but you got to put a comma between each field value pair. So another comma there. The next one is type. Now type is an array. So to do an array, you use opening and closing square brackets. And I'm going to put two values in here, ice and grass, both of those strings, so they're in quotes. Put a comma after it. Then height. I'm going to make this one 82 meters high, and a weight, and make that 28 kilograms. Again, a comma. Remember each comma. And then candy. And I'm going to make this lollipop. All right, so I've added a value for each field that was listed. I copy this and paste it. Notice that when we have these multiple lines that put dots, but that won't make any difference. Run this command, and it says lollipop is not defined. What does that mean? I'm just going to up arrow. That means I forgot to put my quotes around lollipop. It's a string. It doesn't know the value lollipop. It's a string, so I simply add those quotes and try again. And there we go. Now it says it's acknowledged, it's true, inserted ID, and it tells me here which ID was inserted. We can go look in Compass. Notice there were 151 entries. So if we refresh that, we see that there are now 152 documents. So let's go ahead and remember to add the quotes here. Write a find one command that finds the newly added document. So do a find one, and here we can just put in a record that says, oh, well, I want the one with ID at 212, and run that, and there it is. It shows us that document that's been added. It has exactly that same underscore ID. Notice which is different than the ID we added, right? The underscore ID is the field that exists in every single document, and if it's not specified, then the MongoDB itself will insert the unique identifier for that field. And there it has all the other values that we entered. And that's how we inserted one and then was able to find it and see where it was.